Famine unfolding across Gaza, says Global Hunger Monitor. July 29, 2025, Gaza City, Geneva. A famine is now unfolding across the Gaza Strip, a global hunger monitoring panel warned on Tuesday, marking the most dire assessment yet of the enclave's humanitarian collapse since the outbreak of the Israel-Hamas war in late 2023. The Integrated Food Security Phase Classification (IPC), a respected global initiative developed by the United Nations and aid agencies, stated in its latest report that food security in Gaza has worsened dramatically in recent months. According to the panel, food consumption across the territory is now at its lowest level since the conflict began, and the threshold for famine is being met or exceeded in several areas. The data indicate that famine is not just a risk, it is happening now, the IPC said in a statement. The combination of conflict, siege, displacement, and restricted aid access has created catastrophic conditions. Staggering hunger levels. The IPC's classification system ranges from Phase 1 minimal to Phase 5 catastrophe famine. In Gaza, more than half the population is now experiencing Phase 5 conditions in some regions, meaning extreme hunger, rising child mortality, and households surviving on less than one meal per day. The hardest hit areas include northern and central Gaza, where the delivery of humanitarian aid has been sporadic or entirely cut off. Families in these zones have reportedly resorted to foraging for animal feed, grass. There is no bread, no rice, no baby formula. Call. The IPC warned that without IMM, the death toll from starvation. The United Nations and major international NGOs have echoed this call, demanding safe corridors for aid and the lifting of restrictions on food, water, fuel, and medicine. While the Israeli military has permitted some airdrops and convoy deliveries, aid agencies say the volume is wholly inadequate given the scale of the need. The current aid operation is operating at only a far Israeli response, and in Israel has Yet rights groups and officials say that even during declared pauses, aid truck. The IPC report is expected to add to the growing glow. Several governments, including France, South Africa, and Ireland, have expressed alarm at the IPC findings and called for emergency UN Security Council meetings. Protesters in major European cities have rallied in recent days. U.S. President Joe Biden has not commented directly on the IPC report, but reiterated over the weekend that the U.S. is deeply concerned about the humanitarian